So what does the rest of the week hold in store? Will the rain continue? Allie Ann McCord has your extended forecast. Good morning, Allie Ann.
Well, good morning, Kelly, and of course, happy Monday. And it's been a wet and soggy start to our Monday. While we look at those rain accumulations over the last 24 hours, we've had those highest totals all the way between Redding and Chico along that I-5 corridor. And this really does look very similar to the flash flooding risk that the National Weather Service has issued for today. Now, we are on the lower end for that flash flood risk. However, we also have the winter storm or winter weather advisory stretching along the Sierra. And that's because we're expecting snow up to 6 to 12 inches above elevation of 6,000 feet. And you can see we've been accumulating some snow. However, we're expecting to get even more, especially towards the southern Cascades and along the Sierra, mainly towards Chester there. So what are we talking about when it comes to the rain and the snow? Well, I think we're really getting through the heaviest snow along, or the heaviest rain that is, along the I-5 corridor just this morning. But Chester, Quincy, Paradise, it's going to be a pretty wet and soggy and cold day also for Weaverville around 10 a.m. too. So we're going to continue to track just showers pushing through our area, mainly through our morning, but the evening going to be pretty snowy and cold for areas like Susanville, Bernie, Mount Shasta by around 7 o'clock. But as we get later into tonight, this is going to continue to progress out to the east, and we should be drying out heading into our Tuesday morning. Now, this is all because of this upper level low that's sitting right over us. It continues to drop south. Now, we should be dry the rest of this week, but then we're going to look for another upper level low dropping in Thursday, and that's going to bring us another chance of rain into Thursday. But the high pressure will build in Friday, and that will lead to pretty nice conditions into our weekend. So for today, what you need to know is that it's going to be pretty wet. So have the rain gear ready. I do think you'll be able to use the umbrella today. It's not going to necessarily be too gusty for us, but again, today in Chico will warm up to those mid-50s. We'll dry out tomorrow, see the low 60s in the sunshine, but going into Thursday, that's when the next best chance of rain returns. Then we'll warm up to those mid-60s into Friday and our weekend. And same story for Redding. We've got those showers and windy conditions, a bit windier in Redding today than compared to Chico, but upper 60s tomorrow before we see the rain settling in Thursday to cool us off, but then we warm up and dry out quickly for Friday.